Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you dreaming of your first trip to Vietnam but don't know where to start? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know to make your first adventure in this incredible country unforgettable. We'll cover everything from must-see landmarks and mouth-watering food to transportation tips and even a breakdown of potential costs. So grab a notebook, and let's get started on planning your ultimate Vietnam tour. First up, let's talk about the iconic landmarks you simply can't miss. In the north, you have the bustling capital, Hanoi. Get lost in the charming chaos of the Old Quarter, where ancient temples sit next to trendy cafes. A must-do is a cruise through Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine kayaking among thousands of limestone karsts rising from the emerald waters. It is truly a bucket list experience. Do I forget to visit the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum complex to understand more about the nation's history. Moving down to central Vietnam, you'll find the ancient town of Hoi An. This place is like stepping back in time with its lantern-lit streets, well-preserved architecture, and tranquil atmosphere. A short trip from there is the former imperial city of Hue, with its majestic citadel and royal tombs along the Perfume River. And for those who love stunning coastal views, the Hai Van Pass offers one of the most scenic drives in the world, connecting Da Nang and Hue. Now, let's head south to Ho Chi Minh City, formerly known as Saigon. This vibrant metropolis is a whirlwind of energy. You can explore historical sites like the War Remnants Museum and the Reunification Palace. For a powerful history lesson, a day trip to the Cu Chi tunnels is essential. It's a vast network of underground tunnels used during the war, and you can even crawl through a section of them yourself. And of course, a boat trip through the Mekong Delta will show you the Rice Bowl of Vietnam, with its floating markets and lush riverbanks. Vietnam's culture is as rich and diverse as its landscapes. One of the best ways to experience it is by simply exploring different neighborhoods. In Hanoi, walk around Hon Kim Lake, especially in the evening when it's beautifully lit up. You might even catch locals practicing Tai Chi in the morning. In Hoi An, I highly recommend renting a bicycle and riding through the surrounding rice paddies and small villages. You'll get a glimpse of rural life and see how local crafts are made. Another cultural highlight is the traditional water puppet show in Hanoi. It's a unique art form that dates back centuries and tells stories of Vietnamese folklore, all performed on a stage of water. And be sure to visit some of the incredible temples and pagodas scattered throughout the country, like the Temple of Literature in Hanoi, or the Thien Mu Pagoda in Hue. Just remember to dress respectfully when you visit these sacred sites, which means covering your shoulders and knees. Okay, let's get to one of my favorite topics, the food. Vietnamese cuisine is famous worldwide, and for good reason. It's fresh, flavorful, and incredibly diverse. You absolutely have to try pho, the classic noodle soup, which tastes different in the north and the south. Another must-try is banh mi, a delicious Vietnamese sandwich in a crispy baguette, filled with all sorts of goodies. In Hoi An, you have to try khao lao, a special noodle dish you can only find there. And don't even get me started on bun cha in Hanoi, grilled pork patties, served with noodles and herbs. It's a flavor explosion. The best way to experience the food is to eat like a local. Don't be afraid to pull up a tiny plastic stool at a street food stall. That's where you'll find the most authentic and delicious meals, and it's incredibly affordable. For drinks, you have to try Vietnamese iced coffee, known as Cú Phê Xoa Da. It's strong, sweet, and the perfect pick-me-up. For something non-caffeinated, fresh fruit smoothies and sugarcane juice are available on almost every corner. And if you're feeling adventurous, try some local Baoi or fresh beer. Now, how do you get around to see all these amazing places? Vietnam has a pretty good transportation network. For long distances between major cities, sleeper buses and trains are popular and budget-friendly options. The train journey along the coast, especially the Hai Van Pass section, is famously beautiful. Domestic flights are also very affordable, with airlines like Vietjet Air and Bamboo Airways offering frequent routes between Hanoi Da Nang and Ho Chi Minh City. This is a great option if you're short on time. Within the cities, the most common way to get around is by using ride-hailing apps like Grab. It works just like Uber and offers both car and motorbike taxi services. The motorbike taxis, or ZOM, are a thrilling and super efficient way to navigate through traffic. But always make sure to wear the helmet provided. In smaller towns like Hoi An, renting a bicycle or a scooter is the perfect way to explore at your own pace. Just be prepared for the traffic. It can be a bit chaotic, but it's all part of the experience. What about shopping? Vietnam is a paradise for shoppers, especially for those looking for unique souvenirs and great deals. In Hanoi's Old Quarter, each street is traditionally dedicated to a different craft, from silk to silverware. Hoi An is world famous for its tailors. You can get custom-made suits, dresses, and shoes made to your exact measurements in just a day or two, at a fraction of what you'd pay back home. Ben Thanh Market in Ho Chi Minh City is another must-visit, offering everything from clothing and souvenirs to local coffee and snacks. Don't be shy to bargain, it's expected and part of the fun. For those picture-perfect moments, Vietnam offers some of the best views you'll ever see. I've already mentioned Ha Long Bay and the Hai Van Pass, but if you head north to places like Sapa or Ha Giang, you'll be treated to jaw-dropping landscapes of terraced rice fields cascading down the mountains. The views during a trek in this region are simply out of this world. Another spot for a great view is the top of Dragon Mountain in Ninh Bình, which gives you a panoramic look at the Ha Long Bay on land. In the cities, find a rooftop bar. Enjoying a drink while watching the sunset over Hanoi or Saigon is an experience you won't forget. Beyond the main tourist trail, Vietnam is full of hidden gems. Consider a trip to the province of Ninh Bình, often called Ha Long Bay on land, where you can take a boat trip through rice paddies and limestone caves. Or explore the Phong Nha Bang National Park, home to some of the world's largest and most spectacular caves. For a beach escape away from the crowds, the islands of Con Tao or Phu Quoc offer pristine sands and clear waters. Exploring these less traveled paths can lead to your most memorable adventures. When the sun goes down, Vietnam's cities come alive. Hanoi's Old Quarter becomes a bustling night market on weekends, and the area around Ta Hien Street, known as Beer Corner, is packed with locals and travelers enjoying cheap beer and street food. In Ho Chi Minh City, Bie Vien Street is the heart of the backpacker nightlife scene, with countless bars and clubs. For a more sophisticated evening, check out the city's many stylish rooftop bars offering stunning skyline views and craft cocktails. Hoi An is magical at night, when thousands of lanterns illuminate the ancient town, creating a romantic and peaceful ambiance. Finally, some practical advice and a look at the cost. Visas are required for many nationalities, so check the latest regulations online well in advance. The local currency is the Vietnamese dong. While cards are accepted in big hotels and restaurants, cash is king for street food, local markets, and smaller shops. Vietnam is an incredibly affordable destination. You can travel on a backpacker budget of around $25 to $35 per day, which covers a dorm bed, local food, and transportation. A mid-range budget of $50 to $70 per day will get you a private room, a mix of local and restaurant meals, and a few tours. Of course, you can also travel in luxury for much more. The best time to visit depends on the region, as the weather varies greatly from north to south, so do a little research based on your specific itinerary. And that's a wrap on our complete guide to Vietnam, for first-timers. It's a country of incredible beauty, friendly people, and unforgettable experiences. I hope this guide helps you plan your own amazing journey. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel guides. See you in the next one. Thanks for watch Trip Velocity. Please like this video and subscribe us. This channel owner are physically disabled, please support him.